there is a lot of dishonesty in Washington right now. It was just recently released that the recovery.gov has a whole slew of fictitious congressional districts and jobs created in these mythical districts. It's also been said by members of the administration that there's billions of dollars of waste in the current medical systems administered by the government. What kind of plans do you have to help bring accountability back to Washington and to actually seriously try to work towards implementing it as opposed to empty rhetoric like so many have said?
Sure. I mean, I can't say that I personally, as an individual, can change things. I'm only one of 435 House of Representative members and 100 senators. I will go work with others on achieving this, such as the audit bill, H.R. 1207, that is currently going through, that Ron Paul is sponsoring, and I believe we need to audit the Fed. But what we really need to start with is get rid of these 1,900-page bills that nobody can read or understand. Our whole interstate system was written, I believe, on 28 pages for our whole entire country's interstate system, but yet a health care bill is 1,900 pages long. I think there's too many lobbyists and too many special interests that have their hands in things in Washington that are taking us down the wrong paths. We will have to put in measures and enforce the laws that we currently have before expanding on the laws. It's not that we don't have the laws to cut back these things. We just are not enforcing these. People are putting things through and we're just rubber stamping everything like it's no big deal. Right now we ran a $1.42 trillion deficit and nobody thinks it's a big deal. Nobody's really saying anything or speaking out against it. But when the Republicans ran a $682 billion deficit, it made headline news and it was the only thing that we heard about for months. Why is it that we're able to spend this money and we talk about cuts, but the cuts come from, they say, waste, as you indicated with your examples? We have to start certifying these people and make sure these are legitimate companies before we just rubber stamp them and pay out a check. That's our problem. We haven't done that. We get it into our computer systems and right away we rubber stamp it and say it's okay, and then we worry about it after the fact and we're trying to chase down these people. We need to worry about it beforehand. We need to see the doctor's records and the doctors transferring the records and billing Medicaid and Medicare for these things instead of all these shops setting up and taking the money from the American citizens that paid into it. Yes, I understand fraud is, and it's something that I believe we need to fight for. I am one person. I don't believe that just me alone can fight for that. I believe it's going to take a lot of people.